Hi, welcome to day 18 of our 21-day challenge.
Today we'll begin with gentle asanas to warm up and enhance flexibility for the whole body, and then incorporate a mix of intermediate yoga poses to make it a little more challenging. If you are new to yoga, check out my previous detailed video on basic yoga and Surya Namaskar linked in the description and comments, and also towards the end of this video. Let's start with a quick and simple breathing routine before actually diving into the yoga poses.
Sit erect in Vajrasana or Padmasana. Keep your hands on your belly button to feel the air flow and inhale for 3 counts. Now hold the breath for 3 counts and exhale for 6 counts. The abdomen should bulge continuously with the air entering the lower section of the lungs while inhaling. While exhaling, the abdomen should be drawn inwards continuously and slowly. Now repeat the breathing cycle for a count of 10. And there should be no jerks in the whole process. It should be smooth, continuous, and relaxing.
This asana reduces excess fat in the abdomen, helps relieve ankle, knee, and thigh pain. It also helps relieve constipation and indigestion. Start by lying on your back with your feet together. Keep the arms close to your body, palms facing downward. Now raise the right leg 1 foot above the ground without bending at the knees. Remain in this position for 15 seconds. Now repeat the same movements with both your legs raised together. For those of you who cannot raise the legs together, you can practice it using a stool under the limbs to balance the legs properly.
Lie flat on the back, keeping the hands, palms down near the thighs. Without bending the legs, slowly raise the hips and the lumbar part of the back also, and bring down the legs until the toes touch the floor. Keep the knees straight and close together. The legs and thighs should be in one straight line. Press the chin against the chest. This will bend the cervical region and increase the circulation to that part. Remain in this pose as long as possible and go back to the original position. This asana strengthens the backbone and normalizes blood sugar levels and blood pressure.
Lie on your abdomen, keeping the legs together, chin touching the floor and the soles facing up. Place the arms on the floor by the side of the chest, the palms facing the floor. Bring the arms back to the last rib bone. Keep the hands bent at the elbows. Least pressure should be exerted on the hands. Keep the hands close to the body. Now raise the head first and then the upper portion of the trunk slowly, just as the cobra raises its hood, till the navel portion is about to leave the ground. Arch the spine well. Keep the body below navel straight in touch with the ground. Remain in this position for 15 seconds. This asana is very useful in curing menstrual problems, asthma and bronchitis. It also helps strengthen your lungs and heart. Lie down on the back with feet close together. Raise the right leg and bend it at the knees. Bring the thigh near the abdomen. Interlock the fingers and press the thighs against the abdomen. Lift the head and try to touch the bent knee with the chin. Remain in this posture for 15 seconds. Bring the head and leg back to normal position and repeat on the other side. Now bend both the legs at the knees and make a finger lock with the hands and place it a little below the knees. Bring the thighs close to the chest, raise the head and shoulders and bring the nose in between the knees. Remain in this posture for 15 seconds. Both these asanas are very helpful in relieving bloating and also in curing back pain. Lie on your back. Raise both the legs to 90 degrees. Hold the knees with the hands. Now forcibly get up and see that your body resembles a boat. After balancing, release the hands from knees and keep it stretched above the knees and remain in this position for 15 seconds. This is very useful for curing back pain, indigestion, and also helps reduce excess fat in the abdomen. Lie on your abdomen, stretch out the arms on both sides of the waist with the back parts of the palms resting on the ground. Keep one leg completely resting on the ground and raise the other one as high as possible without bending it at the knees. Remain in this position for 15 seconds and repeat on the other leg. This asana is also helpful in curing back aches and also reducing excess fat in the abdomen. Also, this prevents and cures kidney stones. Lie on your abdomen, stretch out the arms on both sides of the waist with the back parts of the palms resting on the ground. Keep one leg completely resting on the ground and raise the other one as high as possible without bending it at the knees. Remain in this position for 15 seconds and repeat on the other leg. This asana is also helpful in curing back aches and also reducing excess fat in the abdomen. Also, this prevents and cures kidney stones.
Lie on the stomach facing downwards. Exhale and bend the knees. Stretch the arms back and hold the left ankle with the left hand and the right ankle with the right hand. Now exhale completely and pull the legs up by raising the knees above the floor and simultaneously lift the chest off the floor. Remain in this position as long as you can or a minimum of 15 seconds. This asana reduces fat on the abdomen and improves function of the reproductive system in both male and the female. Lie on the abdomen, keep the legs wide apart. Bring the arms forward and keep the left palm on the right shoulder and the right palm below the left armpit. Press the head in between the hands and close the eyes. Concentrate on abdominal breathing. It gives relaxation to all parts of the body and increases the lung capacity, and so oxygen intake is increased. Also helps relieve asthma, bronchitis, and other lung disorders, and also cures spine and back injury. Sit with the legs straight in front of the body. Bend one leg and place the sole of the foot under opposite thigh. Bend the other leg and place the foot on top of the opposite thigh. Without straining, try to place the upper heel as near as possible to the abdomen. Adjust the position so that it is comfortable. Keep the back, neck and head upright and straight and close the eyes. Repeat on the other side.
Sit, keeping both the legs stretched in the front. Bend any one of the legs and place the foot on the opposite thigh so that the sole faces upward. In the same manner, fold the other leg, so that both the heels are placed opposite to each other. The head, neck and spine should be kept straight and hands should be placed on the knees by forming Dhyana Mudra. Dhyana Mudra is formed by making a hollow circle by folding the index fingers and touching the inside middle part of the thumb on the corresponding side. This asana helps in increasing your concentration and memory power, calms and freshens your mind, also removes fatigue. This is also the best pose for pranayama and meditation. Sit in Padmasana or Ardha Padmasana. Raise the hands sideways and bring the arms straight over the head and join the palms. Remain in this position for 20 seconds and then bring the hands down. This asana helps tone your arms and also your lower and upper back. The spinal cord is stretched and so the nervous system is also stimulated.
Sit in Padmasana, hold the right wrist with the left hand behind the body and sit erect. Bend gently down towards the right knee and see that the tip of the nose touches the knees. Return to upright seated position and repeat on the other side. And on the fourth round, bend down forward and try to touch the floor with your forehead. Sit in Padmasana and slowly lie flat on the back. Extend the arms overhead and lengthen the spine. Now hook both the big toes with the index and middle fingers and place the elbows on the floor. Arch the back slowly and rest the crown of the head on the floor. Remain in this posture for at least 50 counts and then release the head and legs and come back to the original position. This asana strengthens the lungs and activates the thyroids. The nervous system is also stimulated and high blood pressure is reduced.
Sit erect and stretch both the legs forward. Bend the right leg and keep it close to the left knee. Bring the right hand backwards and rest it on the floor in a straight line. Bring the left hand from outwards and hold the right ankle. Twist the body right side and lift the head slightly upwards. Remain in this position for 30 seconds and repeat on the other side. Remember not to strain your neck and twist from your abdomen. This asana is very helpful in controlling blood sugar levels in diabetic patients. This also reduces excess fat in the abdomen and hip. Kneel down on your knees with the big toes touching the ground. Then try to sit on the knees. The whole body weight should be supported by your ankles and knees. In the beginning, slight pain may be felt in the knee and ankle joints but passes off very quickly. Keep the knees quite close to each other. The trunk, neck and head should be kept in a straight line. Place the hands straight on the knees, palms down. This asana is super helpful in curing peptic ulcer and hyperacidity. It also strengthens the pelvic muscles and helps in normal childbirth and prevention of hernia.
Sit in Vajrasana, raise the hands sideways and interlock the fingers above the head. Twist the arms and stretch the hands so that the palms face upwards. Remain in this position for 20 seconds and do it twice. It strengthens the spine and the shoulder and improves the function of the lungs.
Start by sitting in Vajrasana. Spread the knees a little apart and bend trunk and chest forward between them, allowing forehead to rest on the floor. Extend arms forward to rest on the floor. Maintain the pose for 20 counts and breathe normally. Inhale and return to the original pose. This asana tones your adrenals and helps relieve stress and mental fatigue, and also improves blood supply to the brain, head and neck. Start by sitting in Vajrasana. Spread the knees a little apart and bend trunk and chest forward between them, allowing forehead to rest on the floor. Extend arms forward to rest on the floor. Maintain the pose for 20 counts and breathe normally. Inhale and return to the original pose. This asana tones your adrenals and helps relieve stress and mental fatigue, and also improves blood supply to the brain, head and neck.
Sit in Vajrasana, stand up on the knees and set the feet apart so that you can sit between them. Place the hands on the front part of the feet, bend backward and let the elbows rest on the ground one by one. Bend the neck backward and lower the whole of the back on the ground. Stretch the hand backwards. Stay in the position for a little while. Keep the hands crossed above the head. This asana heals peptic ulcer, reduces excess fat at the thighs and hip, and improves diabetes. Sit erect and stretch the left leg forward. Fold the right leg at the knees and fix the foot close to the left thigh in such a way that the heel touches the perineum. Bend forward, catching the toe of the extended leg, and try to bring the forehead close to the left knee joint. Remain in this position for 20 seconds and repeat on the other side. Sit on the ground with legs stretched forward, keeping them together and touching the ground. Gradually bend forward so that the nose or the forehead touches the knees and catch the big toes. The elbows also should touch the ground on either side of the legs if possible. Remain in this position for 20 seconds and do it twice. Both these asanas are very helpful in relieving back pain and improving circulation to the head and neck. It also helps improve insulin secretion.
Stand erect with your feet close together and hands along the sides. Raise the right arm sideways up above the head until the arm touches the ear, palm facing left. Bend slowly onto the left side. Keep the left palm down as far as possible along the left leg. Raised hand should not bend at the elbow and knee should be straight. Remain in this position for 20 seconds and repeat on the other side. This helps improve your liver function and also cures hip pain. This also helps your spine be more flexible and healthy.
Stand up on the right leg and fold the left leg at the knee. Bring the heel of the left leg near the hip. If the heel cannot be brought nearer the hip due to pain in the knee, fold the leg backward as much as possible. Catch the toes of the left leg with the left hand in such a way that all the toes are held with the palm. Bring heel of the folded leg to the hip or nearer to it and raise the right hand up. Keep the palm in the straightforward position and keep looking straight. Maintain this pose for 10 seconds and repeat on the other side. Tantulasana is very helpful in bringing flexibility to the joints, especially the knee.
Begin by standing tall with your legs spread wide apart. Gradually lean down, grasping your right foot with your right hand while extending your left hand upward until both arms form a straight line. Lift your gaze upward and focus on your left hand. Maintain this pose for 20 seconds, then switch to the other side. This exercise contributes to vision strengthening and proves beneficial for addressing flat foot problems and alleviating neck muscle stiffness.
Stand upright in Tadasana. Bend the right knee and place the right foot on the left upper thigh. Press the hands on the hip and stretch the arms up, joining the palms together. Remain in this posture for 20 seconds and return to Tadasana. Now keep the right leg straight and repeat on the other side. This asana is helpful in developing willpower and mental stability, also improves concentration and cures nervous disorders.
Stand absolutely straight and erect with your legs, waist, neck all in a straight line. Lift the hands slowly upwards after inhaling and let the palms face forward. Retain the breath, stand on toes and stretch the body. In the beginning, you can try to take the support of any wall nearby. This asana strengthens your arms, legs, vertebral column and also your heart. This asana also supposedly increases your height. This I'm not totally sure, but for people who think adding a few inches to your height will boost your self-confidence, it doesn't hurt to give it a try.
Stand erect, keep the arms by the side. Keep the heels close together, raise both the arms, slowly bend forward at the waist. Keep the knees stiff and firm. The legs should not bend at the knees. But if you have knee pain, feel free to keep the knees slightly bent. Keep the palms under the feet and bend and contract the abdomen. Now try to put the forehead between the knees and maintain this position for at least 10 seconds. This asana rectifies uneven in length of legs owing to any fracture of bones in the legs or thighs and also prevents asthmatic attacks and cures menstrual disorders. Asana is also called Shanti Asana as it's a very useful pose for relaxation. Lie on your back facing upwards. Keep the legs stretched out and 2 feet apart. Arms should be kept by the sides a little away from the chest, palms facing upwards. Close the eyes and keep the body motionless like a corpse. Gradually relax every muscle of the body by paying attention to each one separately from the tip of the toe to the top of the head. Keep the mind fixed on your abdominal breathing and The abdomen should expand while you inhale and get flattened while you exhale. There is no time limit for the asana, it can be performed as long as you want. This asana reduces physical, mental, and emotional stress, strain, and fatigue of all kinds and gives total relaxation to the body. It also soothes your nerves and your mind, reduces basal metabolic rate, pulse rate, and blood pressure. For maximum benefit, this asana can be performed just before sleep. When you're done, open your eyes and gently roll over to your left side before coming to an upright position to avoid dizziness. Hope you all had a relaxing yoga session today. Like I always mention, if your goal is to lose weight or you have any specific health concerns, please contact me and together we can work on a fitness and nutrition plan that can be tailored to your lifestyle. Details in the comments and description section below. I'll see you all with a brand new video. Until then, stay fit and keep glowing.